and Development, GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100-plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500-plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100-plus authorized training partners and 50-plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000-plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in an impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100-plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100-plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500-plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100-plus authorized training partners and 50-plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000-plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. And agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100 plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500 plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100 plus authorized training partners and 50 plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000 plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices.
Hello everyone, a very warm welcome back to all of you in one more impactful session of the Learning and Development webinar. My name is Pratibha and I'll be your moderator today. So if at any point you have any question from our speaker, otherwise if you would like to know more regarding the GSDC initiative, please feel free to use the chat box. So let's start with today's session. I hope you're all ready for that. Just allow me a minute to share my screen. Meanwhile, please do let us know from where you guys are watching. We would be happy to know that. So on behalf of the Global Skill Development Council, I'm truly delighted to welcome you all into the GSDC Certified Learning and Development Webinar Series, Learning That Works, Turning Skills, Strategies and Talent into Business Values, Turning Skills, Strategies and Talent into Measurable Business Impact. And one of the things which make this webinar so interesting is the amazing expert panel we have lined up for you. And from today, they are going to deliver impactful and insightful session for all of you. So before starting the session, for those who have joined with us for the very first time, let me give you a quick intro who we are. So Global Skill Development Council is a globally recognized certification body. We are accredited by ABICB. Till yet, we have a 250,000 professional certified with us. We are partnered with 100 plus training providers, 1,000 plus multinational companies, and 50 plus universities worldwide. We also have 500 plus subject matter experts with us across globe who help us developing our program. So these are the training partners who are associated with us from the Asia, Africa, Canada, Australia, Nigeria, Singapore, US, UK, and many other regions. So a special thanks to all training partners to be associating with us. And a very special thank you to our media partner, WordPress Hub, for covering all of our press releases and event releases. So before starting the session, I just wanted to make a quick announcement that we have launched a very unique platform called GSDC AI Studio, Lifelong Learning Initiative. In GSDC AI Studio, you're going to get 100 plus live monthly sessions with global experts, including 4 daily sessions, 45-minute live expert lead session for hands-on learning, sessions from global experts. Now you can learn directly from our AI leaders around the world. Real-time practice. You can apply concept immediately and get your question answered. Certification ready? You will be getting the training aligned with industry standard for job-ready skills. So currently we are covering 100 plus certification in our portfolio, including learning and development, HR, Gen AI, agentic AI, emerging technologies, ISO lead auditor and implementer, project management and PMO, Agile DevOps and SRE, cybersecurity, digital transformation, and many more. But once you get certified with GSDC, you just don't walk away with certification. You also become a part of our community, which comes with GSDC membership benefit, including lifelong membership, certification upgrade, workshop, boot camps, learning club access, also the full benefit of GSDC AI Studio, and many more. With that, it's time to welcome our today's speaker. Today we have Kevin with us. So Kevin is a software developer, system architect, and venture builder focused on AI, fintech, and scalable digital solution. He leads LESOM Dynamics, a venture studio building high impact tech products across Africa. He has developed innovative platforms like Verify Check-in and SIM an award-winning solution for detecting SIM swap. Fraud using telecom data. Kevin is also driving AI-powered legal automation through HackyChain, creating intelligent system that generate structured, complement legal documents with expertise in AI agents and automation. He focuses on transforming complex, document-heavy workflows into efficient, scalable process. He actively participates in startup ecosystem and innovation programs and is passionate about empowering African business through technology and future-focused venture. And today he is going to lead the session, the new era of learning and development, AI, automation, and the future of workforce development. But before handing over the virtual mic, just a quick reminder. If you have any query regarding the GSDC initiative, or if you would like to connect with Kevin for any kind of query, any kind of guidance, please feel free to use the chat box. Once again, don't be shy. Drop your reactions, emojis, and quick comment into the chat. That's how we know you're with us, actively listening and absorbing from the insightful session. We also have an announcement to make at the end of today's session, which is a $400 worth gift certification voucher. So hang tight to know that announcement. With that, it's time to welcome Kevin on our platform. Thank you so much, Kevin, coming on our platform. We are very honored to have you as our speaker today. The stage is all yours.
Hi guys. Good morning, good afternoon, from everybody across the world. I hope you guys can see me. Yeah. So let me just share my screen. Just as the lengthy introduction has been given, my name is Kevin Isom, and I'm an AI engineer, an AI and systems AI engineer and system architecture. Okay. Yeah. So I think let's just begin. Yeah. You can see my screen. Okay. Um I'll be taking you through the new era of L&D, learning and development, where AI automations and are transforming the workforce, yeah, and the workplaces. So I think I don't if you're brave enough, I think you can post your age or your estimate age there in the group chats, but I believe most of us are not excuse me, sorry. I believe most of us are born right now in an era in which agentic AI and AI in general is something very new to them. And when we look at the previous platforms, the Eureka, the Duolingo has transformed, but before Duolingo, Stack Overflow, and even all our university portals, most of us, we've been able to see that they are mainly using static activity that does not change, that is not generative, for lack of better words. Yeah. So most of them have been taking a lot of resources, to create, a lot of resources to maintain, and a lot of time to even finish the whole course. So you will come to realize that even when you're watching the YouTube channels, you have to wait for the content creator to release it, let's say every 2 weeks, and that's a competitive creator. And all of them are usually, most of the time, limited to that specific partner or that specific team who is limited to that specific aspect of the world. So when you take all these factors and a couple more factors, we come to realize that the traditional learning and development cycle and framework have been limited to geography specific individuals who carry the knowledge, and even the local, specific local. So with AI, the current implementation with AI are what are transforming that to the next level. Yeah, to be able to make sure that we are transitioning from in-person. I hope you able to see my screen. In-person from in-person sorry, I think I have a little bit of a network issue. Yeah, from in-person, like the opposite of personal learning to now personalized learning, where the AI is able to tweak and able to generate a educative content and information that is specific to you. Yeah, and that was catapulted by the likes of ChatGPT. So let's look at one next. As I've just illustrated, as I've just pointed out right now, traditional learning and development cycles are built manually. Yeah, while the AI-powered learning and development frameworks, some of which I'm going to show you today, are AI powered. They have rapid creation. They are able to create personalized learning journey even within your workplace for each specific party or worker profile. That is something that would have taken a specific person thousands to hundreds to thousands of dollars to be able to create something similar. Lastly, just as I said, delayed feedback and delayed coaching loops. Yeah, it takes you weeks to even months to be able to get back to the teacher, give them feedback, give them a question, and it coming back to you, and you to master the whole craft that is being taught. And lastly, it's the guesswork in decision making. I think this is where now the AI really shines. It's where now and AI, for lack of better words, it's not all knowing, but it has a large accumulation of data such that it's able to look at the pattern in which that you are learning and that you are receiving information and being able to predict what's going to be your next shortcoming, what's going to be your next mistake, what's going to be your next place that you're not understanding. It's able to pick those patterns, and especially if you have planned your AI infrastructure well and AI tool well, it's able to continuously learn from you. Yeah. And lastly, it is the adaptive learning. I think most of us have been able to just open your laptop, have a conversation with ChatGPT for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and I am now a professional at it. So let's. So sorry. So these are the three ways the AI have been able to transform the learning and development cycle. As I said, you create faster, personalized learning, and you'll be able to decide faster. You're able to see the decisions that somebody was making when they were in a certain page and do certain actions based on top of that. Yeah, being able to fill that skill gap that you would have had somebody to do, it's able to give to upskill you. That is something that I have even personally benefited from it. Yeah. So how organizations using AI today, especially for learning and development? I'll start from the bottom. From the bottom, this is where there's been real-time coaching, especially through AI avatars, and yes, AI avatars, yes, such as tools built on top of towers, tools built on top of LTX 3.0, and now that China is coming out with other local and much more efficient models, competitors to 11 labs. Yeah. So that is one. And number two is automatic gap analysis. Currently in my team, I have personally been able to cover 3 positions, 2 of which I do not have like an official certification or official training in, and that has been able to come through AI. Yeah, where when I set the right prompt, it's able now to teach me continuously as it is working, and I'm able to acquire another skill while still working on the fly. Yeah, and the AI learning assistant is a recurring of the automatic gap analysis and filling of that gap. When you're using CASA, when you're using, I'm going to show you some other tools such as Notebook LLM and block tasks that it's able to be like kind of like an assistant that continuously gives you feedback. And customers learning and instant program generation, that is, I believe, ChatGPT, yeah, and Cloud. Okay, so if you, whoever it is, whoever it is that is on the other side of the screen, when you would like to learn about AI, where do I start? Like, what do I do? Yeah, and as people they like to say, the second best time to start is now, and so that's where now when you using the tools that you're able to, I'm going to show you today, you'll be able to number one, leverage AI to be able to I believe you're able to generate instant quizzes, but you're able to have a learning structure of a learning framework or a learning flow that is able to that uses AI to be able to reduce learning and development workflows. And even if you push it forward autonomously and continuously add more content and morph and mutate based on where you are in your workplace or in your personal life. So after that, I believe as you continue the journey with GDSC, we will now to turn this into a continuous adaptive learning cycle in which now you can now push it to the rest of your department and have a seamless integration with your workspace. Yeah, so I think I'll just go straight to demo because feedback from last time was more of like more on the demo side so let's start with tool number one. I hope you guys can see my screen. Yeah, I think you guys can see my screen. I think I've started my favorite one, you know. So this is one of the places that I've been able to use, and this is notebook LM. So if you are a Google user, I believe finding Notebook LM will be something very easy and very easy for you to find. So Notebook LM is that one tool in which just as you've been able to see here on the sources, I'm able to go in the internet and get get a certain source. Yeah. Let me just and get like a certain source. Like since you're talking about chatbots. Yeah, I mean, let's just do like I think practical. And I've decided that let's say for the next half an hour, I have a presentation on can ChatGPT help doctors, and I want to be able to take all that 10, 20, 30, 40 articles that I currently have and have them condensed and have them like summarized to something that I can consume. So I'm saying one thing here, chatbots in healthcare, it's right there. National Institute of Health. I think this is in the US. Yeah, but to forgive the latency. But to look at this, and I'm able to copy the address since it's taking a bit of time to load. Come back to my notebook LM, yeah, and paste that link here. As soon as I paste this link here, notebook LM is able now to correlate and connect with the other sources. Yeah, just upload. It's just add. You can add the sources. I hope I'm not killing all the sources. Yeah, yeah, you are. Yes. I hope you guys can. Okay. I think I have filled this also, all of them. You can do it all. So it has a limit of around 360 specific. Apparently, I have filled all of them. So you're able to come here, paste the link. As soon as you paste the link, here, it's able to, just it's okay if I stop sharing my video so that you can send the latency is better. Yeah. So I'm able to added the link here. So when I've added the link here, I'm able now to come to the middle part, which is the chat based. So it uses something we call a RAG model. So a RAG model takes sources, documents, PDFs, and puts them in such a way that I'm able to chat with it. So let's take what it is giving us on this side here, and I'm able to have that conversation, one-on-one conversation, that on this chat level, that is not based on what is outside there in the world, but what is in there.
Hi, Kevin. Sorry for the interruption. The participant is saying volume is very low. They are not able to hear you clearly.
Okay, can you hear me right now? Let me just change my microphone.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Participant, please do let us know into the chat box if you're able to hear him. I guess now the volume is fine. Thank you.
Apologies. I'm really sorry. So, using the sources that are currently on my left hand side, and I'm able now to have a conversation on this chat box, not with the outside world, but based on mainly the sources that I have input here. Yeah. The sources that I've been able to put here, that now when it is answering me, and just as you'll be able to see that how do multi-agent AI systems improve personal health coaching? So it's answering me, and as you can see, it's using the sources, like this is source number one. It's able to leverage that in source number two, so that even as I am ingesting this information, even as I am like ingesting this information, I know exactly which source it's talking about. Yeah, which source it's coming from, because I'm saying the first paragraph is coming from source number one and source number three. So I can further go and say, okay, source number one and source number three. Yeah, source number one is here. This is like the summary in which you should be able to pick from the URL that I pasted. It was an article. I pasted it here. So, and source number three, I'm going to go to source number three and look at it, and even go further and even say, I want to go to as you can see, the original version is on this. Yeah. I'm able to click it, and it's able to take me to that specific source. This is something it's something that is very dangerous if you're doing it, let's say, something outside of something guided, like of something that is not guided. Let's say, for example, if you're using ChatGPT. ChatGPT has it's very informative, but it's not grounded, for lack of better words. Yeah, the URL, when you're receiving information, you don't know from which source it is coming from exactly, and it's very hard for you to verify. It takes you a couple of chats for you to be able to understand. So using a tool such as Notebook LLM, this is like something that I will highly recommend, especially for personal development, for you to be able to do that. For personal development, this is something very key and something very important for you to use. I hope. Let me check on the chat whether there's a question. Okay, Nigeria. I'm seeing people from Nigeria, Malawi. Okay. 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 So this is something that has been instrumental for me, my team, and even several other people from this side within my circle who have been able to use this. And even let's have a little bit of fun and do something interesting, and do, like, as you can see here, it's able to Notebook LM has been able to create for me a podcast, something like a podcast. So I don't know what they did.
The world of health information is just,
Sorry,
it's
I pressed
massive.
the microphone.
It's so deeply fragmented.
Yeah, as you can see, it started now talking. It started now talking about. It's created a podcast based on all the 10 and all the 20 sources. Yeah, and like I can now, this is something that even I can download. I can download this video. I can download this source, this audio, and download it, put it in my music player. I don't know. I think a lot of you don't currently use Spotify, or like you just but download it in my iPod, in my phone, and when I'm taking a run, when I'm doing other activities, I can ingest it the way I ingest a podcast. And this, I think, is built on top of the trend that podcasts have been mainly become like a prevalent and ideal thing, like something that people use a lot. These can be even be limited to PDFs. I think I cannot delete. You can even be limited to a PDF that your boardroom has been outputting the whole year and put them here, and it will not go outside. It will be limited here. So I have a podcast. Maybe I have a podcast based on what the last 6 boardroom decisions that have been talked about. And when you have this when you're using Notebook LM, you can even have the interactive mode, in which, apart from the 2 hosts, I can also jump in and ask. I can even jump in and say, wait, hey, let's do something. Let's do something.
The world of health information
Let's do
is
something
just,
rapid here.
it's massive and it's so deeply fragmented.
Oh, hey there, how can we help? Okay, can you skip to the like the interesting parts? I just want to hear the fundamental interesting parts. Yeah, I hope you guys can see my screen. This is very interesting stuff. That is, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
That one word, fragmented, really nails the whole problem.
I mean, think about it. On one hand, you have all
As you can see, I had a conversation, like now it's supposed to be like a conversation between 2 people, and I'm able to jump in and interact with it for the, like, as a third person, as a third individual. Now it's like a conversation in between 3 people, apart from just hearing the podcast. Very interesting stuff. Something that I would really recommend for you, especially for learning development in this time and era. So not okay level. Yeah. So let me stop fawning over this. This is like a personal favorite that have mainly really helped me to really upskill. I can even have briefings, and this is what now you can take this, push it to your team. Yeah, like I believe, especially I'm assuming most of you are team leaders, most of you have a leadership responsibility at work. You're able to use this so that, apart from just chatting from it, apart from just listening to the podcast, I'm able to have a brief summary, a brief report that I can just take and then now push it to my team to be able for them to upskill and to become deeper expert into it. Let's say, for example, your organization is currently deciding to use agentic AI, and you are in the health sector, and you decided to check on how chatbots are helping doctors. I have taken out the sources. I have interacted with the chatbot, and I will continue to interact with it. I have a sound overview, and now on top of it, I can now have the executive summary that I can just copy. Just come here, copy it, put it into a Word document, iterate it, and push it through email to the rest of my team, to the rest of my organization, so that they can have an understanding of, like, the direction I would like them to take. So secondly, let's do something that I had previously touched on some time back. It's on grok tasks. Yeah, grok tasks. These are tools that have been reliable and have consistently kept on giving. And this one is attached to your Gmail. This one is attached to to mainly your Gmail, and a couple other customized connectors, but for the non-technical, is attached to your Gmail. So I am able, just as previously I'd shown you, that I'm able to get something. I'm able to set an agent that is able to that is able to go and get information for me and help me to do content creation for my own consumption. This is also able now to educate me on a specific subject, either daily, either weekly, or either monthly. let's just as you said, let's use the same scenario that we've been using of a doctor. I am a doctor who is being exposed to agentic AI, and I would like to be able to be on the trend, be on the maybe have new interns, maybe our company is taking a new direction. I can come here and then say this is either daily, weekly, and set the agentic and the agentic as I said, this is another prompt that I have created of a news analyst. Every day, this news analyst goes out there, looks at all the major models. This is now for my own consumption. I do this for my own consumption. Takes the major model, takes the major models, be it Kimi, be it ChatGPT, be it Claude, be it 11 Labs, and tells me the breakthrough tells me the breakthrough research papers or preprints, or tells me any other new tools, open source projects, SDK, and notable startup announcements, and then put them into 7 sentence summary explaining what it is and why it matters. Then the credible source that I can be able to look into it via search. And as you can see, I have given it the format, model, research papers, tools, and now the venture angle. Now, you have given this information. How can I be able to monetize from it? How can I be able as a technopreneur? How can I be able to build on top of it? So that's where now this one helps me, and as you can see, I've just gone into detail, telling today's updates and all that. I've tended to give it 500 to 700 words, and I give me a call to action when you like to be able to do a deeper dive or a canvas or a venture canvas around these ideas or these instrument or these specific components. So it does it for me daily. Every daily in my inbox, in my Gmail, I receive this. And just as a thing, I think I stopped this. I think I paused this sometime back. Yeah, but you can test that. You can test it right now and just give it a test run right now for you to be able to run. And as you can see, yes. Just take a few minutes, but you can see it going and giving me learning material that is on the fly. This is something that will have taken you a whole analyst, or maybe a weekly, or even if it's daily, and very, very costly. Again, I repeat, hundreds to thousands of dollars to be able to do this for you. Yeah. And I'm very worried about the newsletter community. Yeah, especially if if you don't have a personalized community. So let me just I digress. So as you can see, it's been able to look at the past 24 hours as of March 23rd. I think on March 23rd, yes, we're on March 23rd. It's been able not to tell me there've been no major updates, but you see, it's giving me my own personal it's like my own personal teacher, my own personal coach. Again, this is something that we've been limited access to very few people. So again, the second for you, especially if this is very easy for non-technical. I can even go into Grok here and get that, tell it to give me the perfect prompt and come and paste it here. Yeah, I don't have to know all this from scratch. I can tell me, give me a perfect prompt. Grok give me a perfect prompt that I can use to Grok tasks to be able to do, to be able to generate this, to be able to have a daily tech digest agent for me. That's why I created this, and it's been able to keep me in the loop for a while now. So I think let's go to the last tool that I'll be able to give you right now, and this on this side of the continent is not surprising, but I believe it also won't be something surprising to you. It's Anthropic, Claude. Yeah. So there's a lot to be said about Anthropic. There's a lot to be said about Claude. Yesterday, I was able to finish all my financial projections for a specific incubation program that was looking to issue grants, and I was able to give them my financial projections for my startup using Cloud. And I verified, I twice verified, I thrice verified. I even did the first time just to be able to make sure the numbers. That's something that will have taken me 4 to 5 hours to be able to do on my own. and then send it to a send it to financial analyst. It cost a little bit more, but you see now it really saved me on time, and I decided that this is something that I should be able. It will be doing guys a disservice not to show you guys about this. So Claude, I believe this. I'm not promoting something that has not already been promoted. As I think of this earlier the day before yesterday, they released their own courses, very free courses, and I believe GTSC will be able to um, take you guys really in depth and deeper into like on a step-by-step value for that. But for now, for this personal consumption, you can have this link and have this to be able to interact with it. But if you need a personalized or a more slow and more detailed approach, GSDC will be able to really help you. And also my LinkedIn inbox is open in case you have any questions and you have any clarifications. As of right now, I want to see whether there's a language I'm not understanding here. But yes, I think I'm not taking any questions. I think Nasiba is clapping. I hope I'm providing you guys with a lot of valuable information that maybe you saw this product, but you didn't exactly like understand or fully appreciate what they can do for your learning and development cycle. If so, you can leave an emoji. You can do an emoji so that I can know. I need to know whether I'm doing a good job or not. But that is the last tool. That is the last tool that I'm currently like putting it out there, and I believe I believe that is all from me. In case of any questions, I'll be able to open and answer. That is the key thing is, especially for non-technical, that will speed up your learning and development. So this will make your 1 hour, 2 hours that you're able to dedicate every day to be able to learn about something very informative. In case of it, again, in case you need now much more detailed and much more informative, I think that's where you just see is able to come in, and even I'm able to come in, and we can be able to take you at a slower pace and at a more detailed pace. I hope I have been of value. I'm open to any questions, any feedback. I hope I was within the time limit. Yeah, yeah.
No, Kevin, we have time.
Okay. Any questions, any feedback, I believe, yes, I think I'm seeing a chat, something here in the chat. Okay, a quick recap. Okay, so, I believe, Mohammed, if you will indulge me, is it through the tools or is it through the whole tools or through the slides?
I think they want a quick recap of tools.
Or tools. Okay, so let's look tool number one that I would recommend for all of you out there, that will be able to allow you to have all those several articles, PDFs, audios that you will open, like me, that you will open like the 100 tabs. I hope you guys can see my tabs. I have like 20 tabs here, and just to self-incriminate myself, let me just show you guys. Yeah, this is typically, as you can see, just a lot of Chrome windows with a lot of Chrome tabs, and you're doing a research on a specific topic. Notebook LLM is able to take all those articles in separate links, PDFs that are scattered everywhere, combine all of them, and then allow you to be able to chat with that bunch of information. I hope I'm not lagging. Yeah, to be able to chat with that bunch of information, you're able to chat with it. That's number one. apart from chatting with it, you're able to create an audio overview, an audio podcast, your own personal podcast that Notebook LM will create for you. And then it can also be interactive, such that with that podcast, I can interrupt it and ask questions and it will reply. Yeah, that's an overview of Notebook LM. I want to take a few seconds to just allow anybody to ask any clarifications before I move to the next. And that's just Notebook LM as a whole. Yeah. I want to move to the next. Okay, no questions, nothing. Okay, let me move to the next. Grok tasks. Grok tasks is where now you as again, I'll just say as an executive, as a team lead, as somebody who is at the job place, want to be able to make sure that I am in the know. Yes. Yeah. I'm in the know, for lack of better words. Yeah. And that is where something like Grok tasks comes into mind, where I'm able to come here, create a new task, create a new task, and I can give it its frequency, give it the time, and give it the prompt for it to generate those tasks. Sorry, I cannot see my cursor. Yeah, I can see it. To be able to see, so, and then let me just go to my example and say this is. Okay, yes, that's something I can do. I have a written synopsis of this. Where it's able now to use Grok tasks to be able now to give me again a synopsis or give me an overview of the last, since I've given it the last, I've told it for the last 24 hours. Every day you leave me a summary of everything that is happening on AI and tech and give me the source. Yeah, so it's able to do that. That's where Grok tasks come in. And lastly is Claude. Especially Claude for work, where via Claude for work, just I'm able to I don't want to really dive into this. I think if you come to GDSC, it's able to take you through a step by step. But the lastly is Claude Code. I think I can stop on Claude Code right now. Just as a quick Claude Code. And Claude Code is able to give you the skills of a financial analyst. Yeah, all these tools, as the ones that I've shown you right now, have a freemium model. Oh, okay. All of them have a freemium model. So the ones that I've shown you right now are for my own personal, I use them personally and mainly using the freemium model. But as you transition now to using it in your business and having more connectors, you'll have to move to the premium. But most of them are freemiums. I think if you say a specific part of the country, you can use something like a VPN to be able not to I think all of them are global. They have global coverage. Yes. But in case it doesn't have global coverage, you can use a VPN to be able to access them. Yeah, but all of the tools that I've currently shown, the current three ones, have a freemium model. They're not free. They have a freemium model in which it gives you a certain amount of value, and then the rest you'll have to pay to gain more value from it. Yeah, so the last thing is here on Cloud Code. Cloud Code, just as I said, I've given an example. Yesterday I was able to do my whole financial projections for one of our startups to be able to submit them, and it was at par to the skills of a financial analyst. And now, as I'm seeing what Claude is doing, and I'm seeing what Claude is giving me, we can just this is a prompt from yesterday in which I was able now to take information from one spreadsheet and push it onto another spreadsheet that was that had other formulas. Yeah. So those three are what I'll be able to give you for this session. I'm not sure if the synopsis is because I was not audible or because it's a lot of information in one, but I believe I can send synopsis after this and just send them to GSDC so they can push them to everybody who joined for the meeting so they can have like a quick recap and a quick synopsis. So yeah. Yes. So I think that is all. I'll be open to any other information, any other feedback, any other overview. Yeah. I hope I've accommodated the request accordingly, and I've repeated. I hope it has helped that I've repeated. Done a recap. I hope the recap has helped to understand any other gaps in between. In case of any questions, in case of any you need to like to tap on one tool, or we have other tools that we use. My inbox is open on LinkedIn. I don't know whether my LinkedIn has been shared, but my LinkedIn is open, and GDSC is able to even provide you the courses that can give you this. Yeah, thank you, Maria. Thank you. It is encouraging to find that it's very valuable information to you guys. GDSC is able to take you on a more detailed. That's one of the overview of the certificate learning and modules. We're having something like this at your fingertips and able to learn it at an ideal pace. Yeah. Yeah, for that, this stream is on YouTube also. You can just peruse it back in case you need to do that. But there'll be a written synopsis. I believe we will align with GSDC so that on any platform it's also attached there. And we can even do a notebook LM version of this. Yeah. So thank you so much. I hope this has been of value, and that is all. I will send it back. Eh, Okay. I believe somebody. They are not free. I believe Tiani. They are not free. It is freemium. I think freemium. Like you get it free for a limited amount of. You get like free credits for a certain amount of time, and then you pay for it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's freemium. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All the tools that I've shown you right now have a freemium model, not like freemium model. They're not free, but they have a freemium model in which you use it for free for to some extent, and then so that you can push that limit, you need to do the premium. You need to pay, which is premium. So yeah. Okay. Okay, Tiago. Yeah. I will I will transition it back to GSDC. Thank you for the session. Thank you for this opportunity. I'm hoping you're able to exchange value and to collaborate further. Thank you. Yes, let me just post before GSDC take over. Let me just share my LinkedIn. Just a minute. Let me just share my LinkedIn just right here. Give me a few seconds. It's Kevin, I saw on LinkedIn. I hope you've seen it. There it's in the chats, but also on.
First of all, thank you so much, Kevin, for the wonderful and impactful session. I'm sure our participants have learned a lot today. So, the participant floor is officially open for question and answer. If you have any question, please feel free to use the chat box. Uh, Kevin, I think we lost you once.
Yeah, I think I've shared that. I'm really sorry. I don't know why. I think Zoom is too much for my laptop, but I think that is it. I've just shared it there. I think, yeah, I'm really sorry.
No, no, we do understand, no worries. So, we have few questions from the participant of LinkedIn and YouTube. So, as we are running out of the time, so we'll take one, two question. And participant, then I'll be sharing Kevin's LinkedIn ID as well. He has already shared, so you can connect with him directly. So the first question we have, how is AI fundamentally reshaping the role of learning and development teams in modern organizations from content delivery to strategic business impact?
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Could you please repeat just a little bit? You spoke a little bit faster. Sorry.
I'm really sorry for that. So the question is, how is AI fundamentally reshaping the role of learning and development teams in modern organizations from content delivery to strategic business impact? I have shared the question into the chat box as well.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. That is really helpful. So from content delivery, I think number one, it's that it's cutting it's cutting um the distribution, for lack of better words. Yeah. Um from the now I'm talking about content delivery specifically. Right now, AI can do everything on distribution. Why am I saying that? Just as I have shown you right now on grok tasks, I want to be very specific. Grok tasks is a very good example of how you can. I have created an agent or like a program, an intelligent program that all it does is it goes into the internet, gets for me for this specific information, AI and tech news. Yeah, it goes to TechCrunch, it goes to research papers, it goes to X, it goes to everywhere that I have told it, given the instruction I've given it. It goes out there, takes that information, assembles it, and then using the instructions I have given it of how I want to sit to me, then it gives it to me, let's say, as a PDF or as a newsletter or as an email. Now, that is the distribution aspect that I'm talking about. Now, especially on content delivery, that is where now AI has fundamentally changed that. That is something that previously we will need to get a very detailed copywriter or a very talented copywriter or a very talented somebody who types, somebody who exchanges that information. That is what we will have done pre-agentic AI. That's something very key from. Somewhere that I don't want to touch, especially on content creation, is now the creation of that content, which is highly contested because we don't know because at the end of the day there will need to be that specific artist, that specific scientist coming up with that top tier research, top tier thesis. So I believe that's where AI will make work harder, will make innovation necessary, but it will not make it obsolete. Where it has made it obsolete, and I repeat, is the distribution layer. The distribution layer is really a challenge. And let's go to the strategic and business impact. Again, I will use one of the tools that are specified, yeah? Cloud Code. With Cloud Code and ChatGPT, I'm able to plug it into my calendar. I'm able to plug it into my emails. I'm able to have even my code base and have a conversation in between the three. Imagine me, I'm a techie, and sometimes on one of the startups or some of the startups or some of the venture studios that we work with, I am working at the same time as a tech lead, a business lead, a marketing lead, all at the same time. And previously, I had to switch my mind, and I like to use the analogy. It's like I am doing mathematics and English at the same time, but with something like an agentic, like Cloud Code specifically, or an AI agent like Cloud Code. I'm able to plug it into my email, plug it into my HubSpot account, and plug it into my code base. And it's able to correlate between all those three, so that, for example, when 20 people are submitting through HubSpot a complaint on my web app, it's able to like make a peer request. Peer request is something that we in techies we like. It's a change to the code base. It's able to do it's able to create a peer request that is just waiting for my approval. Yeah. Or when 20 people say that they are available for this specific time, and all of them are CEOs, it's able now to tell that, okay, you have a conversation with the CEO typically takes 15 minutes. So I will allocate them to the specific side. So that, believe that's where the small, not very small strategic business decisions, but they amount now to something bigger. Last week, we were doing registration for our startup, and we were like using ChatGPT to be able to look at all the jurisdictions that apply to. We were doing like a blockchain and Web3 startup, and we were like able to like look at all the new legislation out there in all the several countries, and look at which one is the ideal case, so that when we meet with the lawyer, you're able to have like 3 options, 4 options. Yeah, it's not just at the hands of the lawyer. So even when I'm having conversation with the lawyer, 24 hours or 48 hours ago, I had not done a locus, but I have a gist, or I have a very detailed understanding of what the law is talking about. So that has really made strategic business decisions and impact to be more informed and be more on the ground. And I can do that. I can like read a brief 1 hour, 2 hours before the meeting, and be at par. Yeah. So that has really helped. That has really helped, especially on the strategic and business impact. I hope. I don't know who asked the questions, but I hope that has answered the question. And any other person who was not sure about it.
So thank you so much for the detailed and thoughtful answer, Kevin. And with that, participant, it's time to move on for the wrapping of the session. But as I promised, I'm sharing Kevin's LinkedIn ID once again into the chat, so that you can connect with him directly for any kind of query, any kind of guidance. I'm sure he would be happy to help you out. So with that, let's wrap up the session, not keeping Kevin and the participant from a very long time. So just allow me a minute to share my screen. So participant, if you are ready to get certified into the learning and development, the certifications are available on our website now. So you can check out our website, and whichever domain certification you want into the learning and development, check out for that. Use the coupon code link which I've shared into the chat box. That will give you a 20% off for opting the certification, but this offer is available for a very short time of period. So make sure you're taking the advantage of it. Check out our website, use the coupon code link, get 20% off, and get certified. So before wrapping up the session, as I just wanted to make a quick announcement regarding the utility tool. So if you're on your job hunting journey, then this tool is for you. What you can do, if any of your peers, colleagues, and professional wants to join for this webinar or any other webinar, you can refer the utility coupon code link to them, and they can have it on their job hunting journey. And the coupon code link which will give you 100% off for using this. And this tool will give you a recommendation according to the job designation you are targeting and the industry you are targeting. It will re-improvise your LinkedIn profile and stand out your resume in front of the HRs and recruiter. But this offer is also available for a very short time of period, so make sure you're taking the advantage of it. So get the help of utility tool and make your resume stand out in front of the HRs and recruiters. And also, all the best to all of the job hunters out there. So as today we had an amazing and impactful session with Kevin, tomorrow we are going to have one more impactful session with Sheena. So Sheena is a learning and development, seasonal learning and development consultant, and she is going to lead the session on mapping learning journeys, crafting seamless learners centered experience from start to finish. This is going to be happen from tomorrow, 24th March at 10:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time, 11:30 p.m. Singapore time, and 9 p.m. Indian time, and 11:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The registration are open. You can check out our website. Otherwise, you can use the link which I have shared into the chat box. So as we have started a new series into into the ISO as well, strategic ISO, practical governance, AI readiness, and enterprise risk and action. So if you're one of those people who wants to learn regarding the ISO, then this webinar is for you. This is going to be conducted from 23rd to 26th March at 9:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time, 10:30 p.m. Singapore time, 8 p.m. Indian time, and 10:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. You can either check out our website for the registration, otherwise you can use the link which I have just shared into the chat box for your convenience. And we have started a new series into AI, autonomous AI agent, transforming enterprise operation. So if you are one of those people who wants to learn regarding the new AI technologies and make yourself future ready, then this webinar is for you. This is going to be conducted from 23rd to 26th March at 8:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time, 9:30 p.m. Singapore time, 7 p.m. Indian time, and 9:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. You can either check out our website for the registration, otherwise you can use the link which I have shared into the chat box for your convenience. With that, it's time to celebrate our referral champions. We have Bhanu Durgesh, Oluvaga, and B. Venkatesh. So special thanks to all three of you for helping us amplify our initiative and reach it to the wider global audience. So you can also become one of our knowledge professionals and advisors. What you have to do, if any of your peers, colleagues, and professional wants to join for this webinar or any other webinar, you can refer the registration link which you will find on our website. So what's in it for you? You can earn referral point for your every reference, and once you hit a 50 referral point, you will be able to get a free $400 worth gift certification voucher. But this offer is also available for a very short time of period, so make sure you're taking the advantage of it and become one of our knowledge professional and advisors. We would love to have you in our community. Also, if you would like to be speaker for this webinar or any other webinar, for our podcast, for our learning capsules, so do reach out to us at pratibha@gsdccouncil.org, Pritam@gsdccouncil.org. I have shared the email ID into the chat box so that you don't miss out. And these are the platform where you guys can connect with us: our YouTube profile, our WhatsApp profile, our Twitter profile, our Instagram, our LinkedIn, our Pinterest. I am also sharing you the slide into the chat box as well so that you can scan the QR code easily. And I will also be sharing you the link so that you don't miss out. If you're not able to scan the QR code, you can use the link to connect with us. We would love to have you in our circle. So do connect with all of the platform for staying updated regarding our upcoming events and trends. Also, do share your feedbacks and suggestions on reviews.io. We would be happy to know that. With that, it's time to come to event end. Thank you so much once again, Kevin, for coming on our platform. We are very honored to have you as our speaker today. We had a blast in your session. Looking forward to having in the future session as well. Thank you so much to all of the participants for joining into our learning journey. And before moving ahead, I just want to answer one question. One of the participants asked, like, do they get a certification as an attendance for this webinar? So this is the new series we have started from today. It is going to be end after 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks, all of the participant is going to get the certification for attendance. So I hope that cleared your answer. And with that, it's time to wrap up. So thank you so much once again, everyone. Have a good day, good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Keep learning, keep energizing. I'm hoping to see you all tomorrow as well. Thank you so much.